Hi there, this is me, Little Ryan Van Duzer, and this is a story about running. Well, it's also about following dreams, adventure travel, and heartbreak, but more on that later. For now, I'm going to show you some cute photos of me kicking butt as a little kid. I was one of those weird little dudes who loved running. I mean, what kid likes to run? While most of my friends slept in on the weekends or played video games after school, I used my free time to run. I'd say it's due to two main factors. One, I was good at it and liked winning races, and the second reason is because at age 5 I was diagnosed with extremely high blood pressure. And I remember my doctor saying that staying active was the best way to keep my heart healthy. So I ran, all the time. Fast forward 30 years and here I am, still running. I'm not a pro, I don't win races, I just simply love it.
The sun has just broken out of the fog. It is an absolutely beautiful morning here. Oh, life is good.
It connects me with nature, it challenges me.
This was the most brutal day of my life, but man, it was fun.
I get to meet all sorts of cool people.
Say hi to Mom! Hi, Mom! Ah!
And yes, it's still good for my heart. And this brings us to today, the biggest running adventure of my life.
Captain America.
So here's the story. I'm heading south of the border with my good friends Larkin and Sarai and my little brother Ethan. Yahoo! We're not going to the beaches though. We're heading to the Copper Canyons of northern Mexico, a somewhat hidden place that I learned about in the book, Born to Run. The mission is to run the Caballo Blanco Ultra Marathon and have a darn good time in the process. Oh, and we're taking buses there, starting right outside my front door. Thanks for letting me borrow your boyfriend for a week. You ready?
I'm ready.
Bye-bye. Here's our bus. Bus number 1. You sure you don't want to go to Mexico?
I'll have to take a rain check.
All right. It's such a nice day. Woo!
I just got a new Tinder match. I thought I'd tell him I'm on a bus to Mexico. I'll be back though.
As we got further from Boulder, the adventure began to seem more real, and the reality of taking buses for 48 straight hours was setting in. I was mostly excited though, but a little worried about a painful injury in my calf. This race would already be hard enough, like 50 miles through hot canyons hard. I didn't need an injury to up the challenge. So in a last-ditch effort to heal myself, I got dry needled just a day earlier.
Keep breathing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you're getting that one.
Yeah, that sucked, but it actually felt a lot better already. We're gonna get some burritos, because Lord knows we're not gonna get enough beans in Mexico. Oh, man, those are some big buildings. And now we're off to the Mexican bus station, and there we're gonna meet my brother Ethan.
This is already an adventure. Feels like we're already in Mexico.
Buenas noches.
Hi, Mom, how's it going?
Hi there.
Oh, good. Are you on the bus?
Yep, we're on the bus.
So it goes all the way to El Paso, and then you change?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. And then what do you get on in El Paso?
Another bus?
Another bus?
Yeah.
Okay, have fun. Take care of everybody.
All right, yeah, we will. Bye, love you. The next 20 hours were a bit of a blur, and we did our best to pass the time.
Dígale a la vaina, dígale que surti que la pressa ja l'espera. Dígale a la vaina, dígale que vingui, que deixi ja les penes, que el carrer és alegria, que el carrer festa major.
Sarai's learning Spanish. Larkin is passed out. Ethan and I are reading, filling our minds full of inspiration. I had read Born to Run years ago, and it was incredibly influential. I love a good adventure story, and the author's descriptions of the mystical Copper Canyons and the amazing Tarahumara Indians got me dreaming about someday seeing it for myself. It also planted the seed about running a 50-miler, something I had never done before, not even close. next leg of the journey gave us a break from cramped buses and was something we all looked forward to. A 9-hour train ride from the city of Chihuahua that would finally take us into the famous Copper Canyon. This is a part of Mexico I had never seen, and interestingly enough, it looks very similar to my beloved Colorado. My goal is just to finish. I don't care about running fast. I don't care about anything other than to experience every single mile of this race, the canyons, the people, the culture, the fun, the events surrounding everything. I just want to go have the time of my life and accomplish a huge challenge. Luis!
Hola, ¿cómo está?
This is our new friend Luis. He's going to take us down the canyon. What do you think, guys?
It's a long way down.
Yeehaw! That is one beautiful cañón. I couldn't believe my eyes as we rolled into Arique. We had actually made it in one piece all the way from Boulder. It is our first morning here in Arique. We woke up to the sounds of, what were they called? Gallos. Dogs. We are on a little hike through the canyons, which is actually the course. Making friends with all the other runners. What else?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I was happy that our trip had slowed down dramatically and we finally got to chill out and experience life in Arique. So this guy is Caballo Blanco, and he's a bit of a mythical character and local hero. He lived in the canyons for years and loved these people like a brother. He's one of the few outsiders who devoted his life to helping the Tarahumara, and he created this race as a way of bringing in the outside world so they could witness the magic of these people.
Micah passed away, Micah True, my beloved, and he's the white horse, and there's a traditional Mexican song. It's called Siempre está mi corazón, so he's always in my heart. And I'm the butterfly, la mariposa, and he's the white horse, so that's the tattoo. That's part of my spirit.
Later that afternoon, the Tarahumara began coming to town from their far-off villages deep in the canyons. Most had walked 10 or more hours just to get here. They're also known as the Raramari, which loosely translated means running people. I felt a little starstruck as they walked by. I had read about them for years, and the incredible stories of their 100-mile jaunts were mind-blowing. And it's not just the men who are badass. The women run too, even the grandmas.
Están felices, ¿no? Mira, mira la sonrisa tan grande. ¿Están listas? Sí. Oh, excelente. Mucha suerte. It is time for the kids' race. This might be the only race I finish this weekend. It's 3 kilometers. I think I can handle it. Here we go, here we go. I fell in love with running at a similar event when I was in elementary school. And the energy and excitement of this reminded me so much of my first time racing. Muy bien, excelente. We're rounding the corner, back into town. Vamos, niñas, vamos. Ya casi. We did it.
Oh my God!
There have been gunshots, for sure. There's probably people who have been wounded. Maybe some people have been killed. From what we know, since a couple of days ago, there have been going-ons between the narcotraficantes and some of the people in town for an unknown reason. We don't know what's going on.
Our friend Micah, Caballo Blanco, started a beautiful thing here in this place of amazing beauty. He had an idea for a race, but the race was only an ends to a means to bring us all together. People of different countries, different cultures, people of passion, and people of peace. Now, while Rusty Ramery is a supporter of the ultra marathon, in consideration that there are activities in the outer areas of this race course that may intrude on this message of running free in peace, has asked the directors of the race that it be canceled.
What?
And they have agreed.
The reason why Norawas has asked the race to be canceled is because we do not want to perform the act of running, to perform this gesture of peace in this environment. And by doing so, we are making a quiet, humble statement to the people that we do not accept the violence.
Please know that these are a loving people. They're not asking for what's happened in their life. But I, in all clear conscience, cannot allow you to start tomorrow at 6 a.m. knowing that there have been some issues.
Running free is what represents our heart. Not a race. Not a race.
We're taking a stance today. We're taking a stance for peace, and we request that you take it with us. In doing so, we request that you walk with us downtown to inform all the other runners.
I've never felt so much love among a universal family as I do this moment. And I hope everyone comes back to show this is a people of love and beauty. And we'll always run free. The message won't die. It just is going to get stronger.
We soon learned how serious it all was. While we were out on our morning hike, narcos had come into town and raided the police station, kidnapping 2 officers and executing a commander.
Este evento, esta carrera, este objetivo ha unido razas. Maika decía, mientras que el mundo está en guerra, nosotros venimos aquí a correr libre y a crear paz.
I don't think I'd ever been part of anything like this before. It was almost like a funeral. The race that Caballo Blanco created had been going for 12 peaceful years, and now in the blink of an eye, it was over.
So of all the things I was personally worried about today, they seem very inconsequential now to what is going on in this area. The emotion at the end of the meeting was actually, it was really amazing energy. People from all over the world had come to this race to run and challenge themselves, but more than anything, they came to make friends and share love and, you know, just that good old-fashioned runner spirit. Of course, I'm disappointed. I came all the way down here. I wanted to do this race. It was going to be the biggest challenge of my life. But not this year. Not this year.
Uy, no me gustan las armas.
Y con respeto a mi Radames, vamos a correr libres el día de mañana. Vamos a correr todos. Con respeto a ellos. Todos y nosotros vamos a garantizar la seguridad.
No sabía nada de esto hasta ahorita, que la presidencia municipal de Urique ha decidido tener un tipo de evento mañana en la mañana. Nosotros no podemos seguir apoyando este evento. No hay evento oficial. No hay nada. ¡Viva Caballo Blanco!
Some crazy man came on the stage and was like, this is our race, this is Urique, this is Chihuahua, this is our race. And that was really hard to hear, but it is what it is. I have to know Micah pretty much more than anyone. He'd walk away.
But you have to understand, they feel responsible regardless of what we do. And they've asked us one thing, and that's not to run.
Now we're in the situation where there's a war in the canyon. So now we gotta go home and run at home in love and peace.
I woke up to the sound of sandals slapping the ground. It was a beautiful sight to witness. The Tarahumara deal with the threat of violence all the time, and this day was like any other. Of course they're gonna run. This is their land, their reality, and they've been surviving and thriving here for a long time. I wanted so badly to jump in and run, but I stayed on the sidelines out of solidarity for Micah's vision of running in peace. It was an incredibly difficult decision, but there was no right answer in this situation. Each person made their own choice on how to best support these beautiful people. I fell in love with running as a kid, for the simple joy of it, for the fun, the excitement, and to this day, running still brings back my childlike energy. Nothing makes me feel more alive. But just like life, running is a constant challenge to put one foot in front of the other. There is no finish line. Only the experiences, the freedom, and the happiness that you gain each step of the way.
Look at that Sarai girl. There we go. This is a video. There's everybody. Here we are, Chihuahua. Look at that church, baby. Oh, we're in Central Square. Chihuahua.